Just put a message again in the WhatsApp group and we will start. Okay. I hope everyone is back. I shared my screen. So as of now, we discussed about this object restructuring with object properties, right? So before that, can you give thumbs up? Everyone is back, right? Show me thumbs up or say yes or no. Yes, my screen is visible and my voice is audible to you all. It's Kalyani ma'am, others,
Yes,
Radhika
Uma.
ma'am. Okay, thank you. So now we will see what is array destructuring. So we know what is destructuring, and we saw an example for this array destructuring, right? Sorry, object destructuring. So now we will see an example for the array destructuring. So how we can change this? We are going to extract the elements, not a property, because in the array we'll have an element, right? So we are going to extract the element from an object. Extract the element from a array into the variable. That's it. So now we can create one array. So let me give the array as the const numbers of. Whenever we use array, we'll be using this square bracket, right? So inside this, I'll give a set of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so after this, sorry. Okay, after this, I'm using a destructuring assignment. So this is a normal way of doing, right? But I'm going to destructure this assignment. How I can do this? I'm using a const keyword again within the square bracket. Okay. So within the square bracket, I will mention some, assignment names. Let's say I'm giving first, second, and third. Okay. And so these are the elements. Okay. So I'm going to extract this element from an array into this variable. So I'm assigning this to the numbers. Clear? So now I call, if I check the value for all these, that is array elements, then I will get it. See, console.log of second, and then console.log of third. So can you tell me like what will be the output? Because here I given 4 elements, but I'm just fetching the 3 elements. So what will be the output for this one? Can you guess and tell me? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Shalini ma'am. Yes. Like 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Okay, all the numbers will be visible, but I have changed this element into only the 3 variables, not a 4 variable. Okay, let's see how we can get the output. This is only the destructuring. I'm not using any other concept apart from this destructuring. Okay, let's see this. I'm just giving node index.js. Oh, wait a minute. Now you can see what is the output. I'll be getting a value 1 and for this 2 and for this 3. Okay. If I assign one more value like a 4, then I will be getting the remaining element value that is going to be 4. Okay. So now value changed to 4. Clear? This is a very simple way of doing it. But there is one question. Okay. If I don't want to display this 3 and I straightly want to go with 4, then how I can do that? So we can achieve that using some operator, but in the upcoming slides, we will see how we can do it. Okay. All right. I hope everyone is clear about the array destructuring. So what we are doing, we are just taking this element and extracting from the array into the variable. Okay. And then we get the output. All right. So next is how we can use that nested destructuring. So how that is possible. So let's see. Nested destructuring. Let me remove all this code. Okay. Want to use this one. Nested destructuring. Nested destructuring is I'm going to apply this nested destructuring for the object concept. Okay. So let me go with the person or I will go with the employee. Okay. And I'm giving the ID because in an object, obviously we have a key and the value, right? So the value was number. So I don't want to give any single quotes. So let me go with a info key. Okay. Here the info is going to be an object. Why? Because I'm going to give a key and value here. Okay. So the key is going to be name, Uma, and then I'm giving the position as a master trainer. Okay. So that's all. So if I want to destructure this assignment, how I can do it? So any answer from your end? So how we can destructure this? Previously, we can easily do the destructuring because there is only one key. If there is a key, then you will be having a value, only one value will be there. But here, I have a key as an info, but so that is going to be an object again, and it contains some, property and the value. So how we can destructure this assignment? Anyone can tell me? Any guesses from your end? Yes or no, maybe. Okay, Kalyani ma'am. Employee.info.name. So yes, ma'am, but you're talking about how we can fetch the details, right? But it's you can think based upon the destructuring assignment, how we can destructure it. Because here we have an object and the set of properties. What I'm going to do, what is the destructuring process? uh, After extracting the object properties that we are going to convert it as in a variable. So let's see how we can do that. So I'm using a const keyword. So you're going to destructuring the nested, okay, nested destructuring, then you can go with this curly brace inside this info. Okay. Here the info is an object because I'm going to fetch these details. Okay, name and this position and master trainer. So I'm giving info colon name comma position. All right. So is equals to employee. I'm equalizing to the employee. Now, if I go and get the value of console.log name and then console.log of a position, What happened? This is a destructuring assignment. All right. So I think, yeah, we are done. So we'll see what is the output. So now you can see, I can fetch the name and the position of the this particular object, info object. Clear? So till this, everyone is clear, right? So how we can perform the destructuring, the normal destructurings and object and the array destructuring. So yes, that's all. So now we can move on to the very important concepts. Definitely in an interview point of view, they will ask what's the difference between the spread operator and rest operator, where they can exactly use it. Let's see one by one. Okay. So we'll see some definition. Spread operator allow an iterable such as an array or string to be expanded in a place where zero or more arguments for the function call or the elements or the array literals are expected. It can also be used to spread an object properties into the another objects. We'll go with a very simple explanation. Okay. So what is a spread operator? Okay. So what is spread operator? So this is going to allow you to expand elements of an iterable like, so what are the iterables we have, like object and then array, and we can also do it in the string concepts. So this can be converted into an individual element. But previously what we did in the destructuring, so multiple things into one, we are just converting into an variable, right? But in the spread operator, so the expand element that is iterable into the individual elements. Okay. And what are the concepts we can go with here is, so let me give in this way. Yes, any questions or query? Malar Manan sir. Okay. So first one is copies of arrays, and then merging arrays, and then third one is objects. Sorry, we can merge array and also the object. And the third concept is we can spread the element in function arguments. Okay, these are the very important key points. You can make a note of it. Okay, spread operators, it allows you to expand the element of iterable into the individual elements. We can copy an array and we can merge an array or objects, or we can spreading an element in a function arguments. Okay, so let's see the first concept, copying an array. How we can copy the array? So first, a const. So if you don't have any questions, please be on mute. So original array. Okay, this is going to be an original array. I'm just giving a value like 1, 2, 3. And then const copy, or I can give it as copied array. Okay, this is going to be in a spread and the rest operator, we must use 3 dot compulsorily. Okay, then only it will work. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, dot 3 dots. After the 3 dots, you can mention this. That is the constant original array name. So if you don't have any questions, please be on mute. Okay. So this is going to be the original array. Okay. What I did, I'm just copying this array to the new variable. Clear? So now you are going to tell me the answer. Console.log of this copied array and console.log of this copied array. It's triple equals to original array. So what will be the output for this one? So I'm just copying the value, right? I'm just copying this variable value to this copied array. So yeah, Kalyani ma'am, you're right. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. But what will be the answer for the second console log? Copied array. It's equal to, we are using a strict operator, right? Strict equal operator. Okay, you think that it's going to be true? Okay, but it's a triple equals to. So what is the, why we are going with this triple equals to? It will check the data type normally in JavaScript, right? But here it's going to be the false. Why? The reference, wherever it says, okay, that reference is going to be default. Let's see the output in the browser because it shows error. Okay. Let me open the browser, refresh the page. So now you can see for the first, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. But for the second console log, it's going to be the false. Clear? Got it? All right. I hope everyone clear till this point. If not, any questions, please ask me then and there. No questions? Can I get some confirmation? Understood why it is false? Because it is having a different reference. Okay. So now, what is the second concept? Merging the array or a object. So how we can merge it? Okay, if I want to merge two values, then how I can do it? Let's say I have this array and I'm going to use const. So generally, if you want to merge a two variable name, okay, which contains an array element, then how we will do normally? That is a question to you. If it is going to be, if you are having a two array elements and you are trying to merge it, so how we can do it? This is okay. Let me change the name. Array 1. Here, array 2. Just giving 4, 5, 6.
Using concatenate, ma'am.
Using, yes, exactly, ma'am. So we'll be using concatenation symbol or it is going to be a concat method, right? But
Okay, ma'am.
here, yes, great. So using the spread operator, we can easily do it. So let's see how we can do this. It is not only a two array element. You can also use it for the multiple array elements. Okay. That is why it is very, very simple in code wise. Let's see. I'm giving it as a result is equals to. So inside the square bracket, I'm mentioning three dots. Okay. 3 dot array 1, comma 3 dot array 2. Okay. And I'm trying to fetch the output for this console.log of, sorry, it's going to be result. So now we can see the output for this. So output is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if you use a concatenation symbol, if you have a multiple elements, then it is very difficult to handle, right? That is the reason they have implemented this operator to merge the array of objects. Sorry, that is arrays, and even we can use it for the object also. So next, if I'm trying to merge the objects, so how we can do that? So any idea? So as of now, we understood how we can merge the array. Can you give me a code how we can merge for the objects? just think and give me the answer. So there is, I should have two objects. Okay, that object should contain some key and values. Later to that, I'm going to merge that object. So how we can do that? You can take the same values, but you should mention the key, right? Can you get my point? Like what I'm trying to say? So this is a merging array. But if I try to do it in a merging objects, then how we can go? How we can do that? No idea? You're just typing.
Create any method, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, Vijay Lakshmi ma'am. Okay. Okay, thank you for the answer, ma'am. Okay, no worries. I will just tell you how we can do that. Okay. Here I'm just changing the object name. So object means obviously we will use a curly brace, right? And I'm assigning a key as a and the value is going to be 1. And then B colon 2. Okay. And this is going to be object 2. And for the object 2, I'm using C colon 3, comma, D colon 4. Clear? So after do this, we will find the result. So how we will merge this array? Any guesses? So these are the two objects which I have created. So this is object name, key, and this is a value. I'm trying to merge this object. So how we can do that? So just tell me, I need to use a curly brace here or a square bracket. Same as the array. Yes, exactly. Now, so to fetch the details, we are going to use a curly brace or a square. Yes, exactly, sir. Right. So it's going to be a curly brace. So here I will use a triple dot object 1, comma, triple dot object 2. Very simple. So now we can see the output. Okay. So we can merge the objects. So the last one, spreading the elements in the function argument. So how we can do that? We'll see how we can, spread the elements in the function arguments. Uh, see, passing array. Okay, we are going to pass the array element. Whatever the elements inside the array, I'm just going to pass it as an argument to the functions. How we can do that? So const keyword and then numbers is equals to, this is my array. Okay. This is my array. And then I'm creating a normal function. So function name is just a simple sum. Okay. I have 3 values, right? Totally. So let me give A, comma, B, comma, C is my array values. And then, sorry, that is function parameters. These are the function parameter. I want to fetch the return value as A plus B plus C. Okay. Finally, I want the output. Okay, this is my element. I have passed this array element as a function argument. Okay, so now I will give my function name. Inside that, how we can fetch the value for all the 3 elements? Uh, in a normal way, if you trying to fetch the value, how we will do? We will give the index value and we will fetching it, right? But in this case, what we can do to get all the elements name, instead of going and giving the value here, we already given. Okay, So to fetch all the values, we can give a triple dot numbers. Clear? Now we can see the output. It's going to be 6. Clear? We are passing this array as an argument. Clear, everyone? So any questions in this? Okay, if you have any questions also, you can put it in the chat box. You can also ask me. Clear? Okay. So then one simple question to you all. If you know this concept, I will just give you one code. Okay, you just tell me what will be how you are going to spread the element in a string. Okay, so spread in string. This is same as array and object. You're going to spread it in the string as well. But how you will you do? Okay, console dot sorry, not console const of I'm giving some value. Let's say word of EduNet Foundation tech section to FPP program. Okay, this is my text. Clear? This is my text, and I want to convert the string into a spread as a spread. So how we can do that? I need to use a the string. I'm just going to extract the string letters, that is word, into the variables. How I can do that? So I need the answers from you. How we can do this? It's very, very simple, right? How we can do that? Okay, array with good. And then inside the array, that is square bracket. So can you give it as a statement? Actually, why I'm just telling you all these things, because whenever the students are attending the interview, they may get not, they will not ask only what is rest and what is operator. They will ask multiple things. Okay, they should know how they can resolve these. If they know what are the different topics which is available under the spread and the rest, then they can easily answer. Yes, good, ma'am. Thank you, Kalyani, ma'am. That's right. So we'll see. I'm just creating a this const. Okay, and then letters is equals to triple dot of words. Okay, yeah, triple dot of words, and then console dot log of letters.
It's only word, ma'am.
Ah, okay, sir. Thank you. You can see all the words it change to the letters. Clear? So this is about this spread operator. So now we can see the last one thing. Object restrictions and then spread operator. Okay. And we need to know about the difference between the spread and the rest operator first. Okay. I will see the difference. So what is this spread? When I should use this spread and when I should use this rest operator. Okay. So spread operator, we can, expand the elements. We are going to expand the elements of an array or a objects. Okay. when I will use this, I'll be using in a function call. I can use it in the array literals or object literals. So these are the some terms we should know, like literals and the function call and the other things. And rest operator, it's going to collect the multiple elements to an array. This is going to expand the element and this is going to collect the multiple elements. Okay. So when I can use this rest operator can be used in the function parameters. Okay. And then I can use it in the array destruction, sorry, destructing. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Destructuring. Array destructuring and object destructuring. So please make a note of it because this is very important. Surely they will be asking the difference between the spread and rest operator. Clear? All right. So now, as of now, we know how we can do with this function call. So now we will see what is about this array and the object literals in the, what is that? Destructuring. Okay. So let me. So the topic is going to be object literals. So first I will create, this is an object. So obviously we can create an object and then inside this I have a key and the value. Let me give a name. uh, I'll just give my name and then I'm giving my age. Be something around 30. And I'm trying to update my value. So let me give an update alone. Okay. So auto update, what I will do. So already have a person detail. That is my name and my age. But I'm trying to update with some more details. How I can do that? I can use a triple dot person, comma. I can give the other details also. Like, let's say city, Chennai. And I can also add the country. Yeah. Okay. Like this, I can easily update it. Now we can see the console.log of update value. Okay, this is the object literals. Now you can see my updated answer. Clear till this? What is the spread operator? Okay, now we are moving to the rest operator. So how we can work with the rest operator. So here they have given some explanation about the rest operator. Let's see. Is an improved way to handle the function parameters. Yes, if you see the functions, we will have some multiple parameters, right? If we are going to pass a multiple parameter, then it is really difficult. So instead of that, we can use a triple dot. So that concept is going to be a rest operator. I will use this function arguments. Then I can go with the rest operator. But if it is a function call, then I go with a spread operator. Okay, that is going to be a spread operator. Okay. So handle the various input as a parameter in the function. The rest parameter syntax allows us to represent an indefinite number of arguments as an array. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. Just remove this. Give me a minute. Okay. So rest operator. So in a function parameters, how we can perform it in a function parameters. We already know it is used to collect the elements, right? Parameters. So now I will create one function and the function name we can give whatever the name we want. I'm just giving names. Okay. Let me give function name or faculty names. Okay. Faculty names. Inside this, I'm going to pass the rest operator. I'm going to pass the names. Okay. So I don't know how many arguments I have in this parameter. I'm just giving as a rest operator. Okay. And I'm trying to get the output console dot names. So while calling the function, I can give the n number of values of faculty names of I'm going with a name. So let me give name. Forgot. Okay, Vijay Lakshmi and Kalyani. Okay, so these are the some faculty names I have. Okay, let's see is it printing or not. I can also add a number of names. It is not going to affect anything. Okay, I'm adding okay, I'm adding some names. Still, I will get the output very easily. Okay, that is why we are
Okay, so after
going with
6
this.
hours you have to go. This is 6 hours. This is 6 hours.
Yes, Pooja
Inside the
ma'am.
hall, it's attendance.
Pooja ma'am, are you having any questions or if you have it, ma'am, your voice is not audible, ma'am. Okay, if you have any questions, you can also put it in the chat box because your voice is not clear. Okay. Yes, next is a rest operator in the array destructuring. If it is a spread operator, that is array object literals and array literals, but here it's going to be an object destructuring. So how we can do that? Okay. Uh, so if it is an object, I need to create an object. So let me create the object here. So I will go with the array first. Okay. So what it will do is it will collect the remaining elements after extracting the certain elements. I will tell you what it is. So const numbers is equals to, I'll give 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the const of, I'm going to collect the remaining elements. Okay. So previously I asked one question in the destructuring. So I have a 3 values, right? So that is 4 values, but I'm just calling the 3 values. So how I can extract all the 4 values without adding a 4, but I need to get the value. How I can do that? Any guesses? We can use triple dot. The symbol is the same for both spread and rest operator. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's sir. It's going to be the similar. But I told you right in the PPT, there are some that is main difference between the spread and the rest operator where we are using. That's going to be plays a major role. and because of that, they have given a different name. Clear? Yes, can anyone tell me like how we can do this? So I have a 4 elements, but I'm changing that into the variable. Okay. I'm just, extracting all the array elements into a variable, but I have given only the 3 variable. So I need only the 3 variable name, but still I want 4 values. How we can perform that? Any guess, any idea? So that's the time. Let me check the time also. 2:28. Okay. No idea. So if you don't have idea also, you can just put it in the chat box. It's very simple answer. Nested destructuring. A triple dot numbers. Okay, Kalyani ma'am. But we can also do that. But here, what I'm going to do is, I'm only going to use a 3 variables. Okay. But in the third variable, I'm just giving a 3 dots, triple dots, and I will fetch the value of all the 4 values. Okay. Let's see. Console.log of first, console.log of second, and console.log of third. So what would be the value for the first and the second and the third? Yes, correct, Kalyani ma'am. So it's going to be, but others are not answering, like only Kalyani ma'am is answering. I hope everyone is clear, but any questions or any doubts, please let me know. Okay, that is right. So the same thing, if I go with a rest operator in object destructions, how we can do that? That is also the same thing. If example, instead of this, we'll delete this. Okay, here I will add a name and then age, and then I add a city. Then I will add a country. Okay, so I have created already. I have all the objects, right? So the object properties. So if I have a 4 property, but I'm going to use only the 3 variables to fetch all these values. How we can do that? So first, second, and third, same thing. See the output. Sorry, here I need to use a curly brace, not a square, because this is the object. Fine. Now we can see what is the error? Sorry. It's trying to here you don't want to use a triple operator. Okay. The first 2 things it is showing as there is no value and undefined and undefined. So why? Because minute I've done something. Number, city, and the name, second and third. Okay. So it should show the value like 130 for the first 2. I'm sorry. I need to mention this property, then only it will show. Can remove this undefined. So name only, no. Name, age. So I'm changing like name and age. Yeah. So now we can see the name and the age and the details of it. Okay, this is all about the rest operator. So now we can move on to the template literals. So what is this template literal? We'll see. So template literals or a string literals allowing embedded expression. You can use a multi-line strings, interpolations features with them and enclosed with the backticks. So why we need to go with this backtick? What is this template literals? Let's see in our code. So I'll just give a short recap. So as of now, we know what is let and const, and then what is the first topic? That is destructuring, and then we know rest and the what is that spread operator, and also we have learned one more thing. What is that? This destructuring, let and const, arrow functions. Okay. So now we are going to learn about the template literals. No worries, I will share the summary in the WhatsApp group. You can just go through it. Okay. So all the recordings will be available on the LMS. You can find as a link. You just copy paste in the URL. You can see it. Okay. So template literal. So 8. So this is going to allow you to work with a strings. So why we are going with this? Because it gives a code in a very flexible way. That's why we are going with this. Here we have three things. First one is, string interpolation. And then second one is multiple string interpolation. And then third one is expression embedding. Clear? So these are the different ways we can work with a template literals. So first we will go with the string interpolation. So what is the string interpolation? Means the template literals, it allows you to embed the expressions within a string. Let's say I have a constant and name is going to be my name, Uma. And then I have some age is going to be 30. Okay. I have a two variables now. So after that, I want to greet myself or the person who's coming or getting into the website. I'm just going to greet them. Okay. So in that case, I can go with a backtick. Okay. So without a backtick, how we can perform this joining? Let's say normally how we can do hello, my name is, and then we will be using some concatenation symbol, right? And then I will give the name, right? After this, again plus, again I will give I am, so my age plus, and then years old. This is a normal way of doing it. But if I do like this, if it's going to be in a large number of content, then what happens? It is very, very difficult. We don't know where exactly we have used this plus symbol and that is concatenations, right? So for that only we are going with this template literal. So we can use a backtick. Okay. So give a backtick from the starting and the ending. And after that, we don't want to mention any double quotes, nothing. Okay, the concatenation symbol. We can remove all these things. Okay, so here in this place, I'm going to fetch my name, right? So dollar and then curly brace. So this is called as a string interpolation. Dollar and curly brace. That's clear. And I can fetch the value console.log of greetings. So now we can see the output. So hello, my name is Uma and I am 30 years old. Clear, everyone? Like how we can work with this template literal. And if it is going to be in a multi-line strings, so here I have given only one string, but if it is going to be in a multiple string, then how I can do that? So multi-line string interpolations, how we can do that? So const, you can give whatever you want. So I'm just giving a multi-line. So is equals to backtick. Inside the backtick, I'm going to mention like I am in FTP session. So give me a call back later. Okay. So this is the multiple string. I'm just giving this. If I try to fetch the value, console.log of multi-line. Yeah. So see here, I can easily fetch the multiple lines. So it will not look into any indentation or something like that. So it is very, very simple. Clear? I hope everyone is clear with this template literals. Yes or no, maybe. Clear, right? I think this is very, very simple concept. The next is default parameters. What is default parameters? So let's see the definition. Default parameters allows you to initialize a function parameter and parameters with a default value if no values or undefined is passed. So this features simplifies the handling of optional parameters in the function. So we can see it in the code now. Okay, the topic is default parameters. What is this default parameters? So it is going to allow you to specify a default value for the function parameters. You can directly give the default value in the function parameter itself. Okay, that can be possible. Let's see how we can do that. So I'm creating a function keyword and I'm just giving a display info of the parameter I'm going to pass is name. Name is equals to just giving faculty member, something like that, faculty members. Like this, I have given some text. Okay. And then this is my function definition I'm going to give. In a function definition, I will just return some text using a backtick. Let me give hello, comma, dollar, and name. Just listen. So this is a default. This is called as a default parameter. And this one, no, this one is going to print once we call the display info function. Okay. So this value will get when in a function call. Clear? So I'm going to call this display info of, I'm just going to mention some name here. Um, Let me give, or I'm just, first I will call the console.log. I'm just printing a console.log display info. Okay, here I don't want to, but now you're going to answer for this question. Okay, so first I'm just calling a display info and then console.log of, I'm calling display info of some name. I can give what I can give, some name I can give. Mm, some name, okay, faculty members, Gauri. Okay, I'm just giving as Gauri. So can you tell me like what will be the output for this one? For the first one and the second one. Console.log display info of, for which one we will get the default parameter value and for which one we will get the value as Gauri. Can you give me the output? So we have two more codes. First one is the default. Correct. Correct, Yadav sir. What about the others? Are you getting what we are trying to know about this concept? Yes. Is Kalyani ma'am and the other? Yes. Hello, Gauri for second. Yes. Great. I can see only 3 to 4 are answering. Remaining faculties, if you're not, if you know, that's good. But if you don't understand, please let me know. Okay. What happened? Display. So this is hello faculty members and then hello Gauri. Clear? So this is a simple explanation about this default parameter. So now we can go with a very important concept, that is asynchronous JavaScript. Okay, asynchronous JavaScript concept. What is this name? Generally, we can understand what is synchronous and asynchronous in programming. What do you think? What is called asynchronous and asynchronous in JavaScript programming? Can you just tell me like what is asynchronous and synchronous in JavaScript programming? Any idea about it? What is the term called asynchronous and synchronous? Synchronous task of program sequentially run. Okay, great. And what about asynchronous? So independent events asynchronous. Okay. So let's see in a clear picture. So they have given some definition. Let's see this. Asynchronous JavaScript is a way of handling the task that take a time to complete, such as fetching a data from an API without blocking the execution of the code. This is crucial in creating a smooth and responsive web application. So the advantages: non-blocking, responsive UI, and efficient. So we must know why it is very important to go with asynchronous programming. Okay, so let's see. So these are the key concept under this asynchronous: callbacks, asynchronous invite, and promises. Simple. Okay, fine. This will be 6. So first we will understand about this synchronous JavaScript programming. Okay, then we will move on to the asynchronous code. So in an asynchronous code, some task, okay, whatever the task we are trying to execute, okay, are executed one after another. That is in a sequential manner. Okay. But each task waits for the previous one to complete the task. Okay. Each task waits for the previous one to complete before start. Clear? So this is the example, that is definition for asynchronous code. We will see one example so that it will clear for you. So console.log of, let's say I'm just giving some value, okay, like task one, just copying this, task two and task three. And there are some three tasks are there. Yeah. So I've given three tasks. If I try to execute it, so I'll be getting a sequential. So once it is complete, then the next task will get started, right? Once it is the task one complete, then the task two will get started and it displaying as a output. But if it is going to be in a asynchronous, okay, if it is going to be in an asynchronous, the task can be executed, but uh, you know, without waiting for the previous ones to complete. So it won't wait. Okay, it's not going to wait. Without waiting, it's going to do the output. So this can be achieved using the callbacks and promises. That is asynchronous in a white. We'll see that concept later. Okay, now the same code, but here I'm just going to do some slight modification. So let's say I'm adding a set time out. So I hope you all know what is set time out. If not, this is going to be an just kind of an interval functions. Okay. This is a predefined function. I'm using an arrow. So in this predefined function, I'm using an arrow. So inside this arrow, I mentioned that console.log of the task 2 should be displayed. Okay, it should display, but when it should display, just closing this one. Okay, it should display after 1,000 milliseconds. This is the condition I'm giving. So now what happens? Can you tell me like what will be the output for this one? Once the task complete. Actually, ma'am, Vijayalakshmi ma'am. So it is not, it's not going to be a sequence manner. Okay, so that is the one thing. So can you tell me like what will be the output for this one? Yes, exactly, Yadav sir. You're right. Mm. I can see only the three of them only answering for the answers. The remaining, if you don't understand the concept, please let me know. Otherwise, if you know, it's okay. But try to give the answers so that we will interact. Okay. Yes, great. That is going to be the answer. So after the set time out, it will take some millisecond of delay, and then it will show the task two. So in the task three won't take much time, so it will print before the task two. Then the output is going to be like this. See here, task one, task three. So it is taking some seconds here. See, 1,000 millisecond, and then task two is printed. Clear? This is a very simple example for this asynchronous and synchronous concept. I hope you all clear with this. Now, what is this callbacks? A callback is a function passed into the another function as an argument. So here we are going to pass, let's say, here I have a function. Okay, function and then name of some callbacks. I'm giving this as an argument. Okay, I'm going to use this callback as an argument. So callback is a function passed into the another function. So it is passed into the another function as an argument. So which is then invoked inside the outer functions to complete some kind of routine or the actions. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry. So callbacks. So callbacks, we have one activity. We'll do that. Okay. So before going with a big example, I just want to tell you what is a callback function. Let's see back functions. Okay. So inside this callback function, first I'm creating. So what is callback function? It is going to be an argument into the another function. That is a callback function here, right? In ES6 features, sorry, ES7 features. So I'm giving a function name as fetch data. Inside this fetch data, I'll use a callback. Here callback is what? It's a function, but it is passed as an argument. Now, this callbacks comes under the asynchronous, right? So I'm going to give some delay for the task. So set time out, then I'm using the arrow function. So inside the arrow function, I will, simulate an API request with some delay. Okay. I'm going to simulate an API request, but with some delay. So I'm just creating a data. So data is data from the server. So data is from the server and I'm using a callback. I'll just explain you this text line by line. Okay, this is a function definition. I'm just giving the function definition. So here the callback is a function. So it's going to simulate the data fetch. Okay, and calling the data fetch. So how we can call that data fetch? So we can call, so after this, call data and then so it ends here. Okay, this is my so previously what we have given, so we have given very simple one, console.log of task, right? But here I'm mentioning a constant data. Data is going to be data from the server. I know the function, the argument will be called the data. But when it will call, so after some 1,000 or 2,000 milliseconds. So it is going to take some 2 seconds. Okay. Later to that, we'll call the fetch data. So if you're not clear or any doubts, please let me know. Okay, so here it simulates a delay and here we are simulating a this one, the dispatch data. So after the 2 seconds, okay, 2 seconds of delay, it is going to simulate the data, that is data from server is defined. So in this case, the callback function is going to be an anonymous function passed when the fetch data is called. Okay, this is going to be the different one, anonymous. Uh, so here what we can do is I can call the console.log of result. Okay. So finally, we are calling this fetch data, but the operation or the definition, the logic is written here. Happen. Let me better we can see it in the browser. Should get a message, but it should take some 2 seconds. Why it is not printing console.result? Is anything result callback data 2000.
Function closes after call.
Okay, ma'am. So curly brace this one. Thing result and this one. Thanks for letting me know, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, it's working now, right? So I didn't close this curly brace. That is a function curly braces. So that's why it was showing. It was not showing any output. So now it's working fine. Clear? So I hope everyone understood what is a callback function. So now what's the time? It's going to be 3 o'clock. Give me 5 to 10 minutes. I will complete one example and then we will.
Ma'am, excuse me. How does it work actually?
This one, this code, ma'am,
This,
you're
yeah.
asking. Okay, ma'am. Actually, if you see, this is a function. Okay, fetch data. This is the function. The callbacks is also the function, but here it is going to be as an argument. Okay, that is a callback function. So here we can see a callback is a function. Okay, callback is a function passed into the another function. So it is going to be passed into the another function as an argument. So which is then invoked inside the outer function to complete some kind of routine and the actions. So we'll see how it has been passed. Like once you give us an argument, then we are trying to simulate an API request with some delay. So till this you understood, right? Till this you have understood,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So this is actually another predefined function. We are going to make this data to be displayed after some 2 seconds or 2000 milliseconds. Okay. And to make this possible, I'm calling the callback data. So what is this data? Callback is an argument, but here we are mentioning it as an callback function, right? So I'm using the callback again. This is both is going to be the similar. Okay, the parameter I'm here using as and I'm just passing a argument, that is the data as an argument. So this is done. This part is done. So on in my second stage, I'm calling this fetch data function. Okay. And I'm giving the parameter or the argument value is going to be the result. But this is an anonymous value, which we are not going to use it anywhere. Okay. And finally, when we call this result, what happens is it moves to the function. Okay. It just goes to the function and it waits for 2 seconds. And then this callback will fetch the data from server value and it pass it to the result. Clear, ma'am? Clear, everyone?
So here result is acting as an argument, is it not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
yes,
this
yes.
is,
Okay. That's why you are saying anonymous function. Okay. ma'am.
yeah, this is going to be an argument. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Clear, ma'am? So it is very
Yes.
simple.
Yes.
The tricky
Yes.
thing is here we are using this callback function as an argument. So that's why it we feel somewhat confusing.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Actually, result takes arguments from the callback after 2 seconds. Hello.
After the 2 seconds, yes, sir.
Result will take the argument from the callback.
Yes.
Result
Okay.
will be assigned value from the callback, is it not?
So who was asking that question? Yadav or Hindu Purnima?
No, I am Dr. C.S. Yadav, Chandrasekhar Yadav.
Okay, okay, sir.
Hmm. Actually, result we pass the argument, but that argument come from another function's callback.
Yes, yes, you are right.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay, and we have one more example for this callback. I think it's already 3 o'clock. So we have promises and asynchronous and await. After the complete this. So what we can do is we can conclude here, or we can go with one example for this callback. There is one classroom activity.
No,
Oh,
ma'am.
better.
Conclude, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine, sir. No
It's too
problem.
much. Conclude, ma'am.
Okay, okay, sir. I can understand. Okay, I'll just tell you the activity or the task. Okay, you just try it from your end using the callback function. So the activity is write a function that adds a click event listener to a button. So there should be a button. We are, adding the event listener to that. And then executes the callback function when the button is clicked. Whenever the button is clicked, we should call back, we should execute the callback function. Clear? So try this. We'll see tomorrow morning at the same time, 10 o'clock. So this is a small activity. You can just try it from your end. Okay. So any queries? I know that some of them are not able to log in and can't see the baseline assessment. I will check and I will let you know by today before 6 o'clock. Okay, but others, please complete your baseline assessment. Or able to log in and can see the baseline assessment. You can please complete it by today so that it will be good. Okay. So tomorrow is our third day. So we will learn about the React.js basics and advanced concept. In the morning, I will just explain you about this promises and asynchronous and await concepts. Okay. Session was very much useful. Thank you, madam. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback. Thank you.